Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Small School Districts Association Virtual College Fair, and thank you for joining us today. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A feature to ask questions to our panelists at any time during the presentation. Both your camera and microphone are off, so our panelists cannot see nor hear you. This is actually the last session of our program, so thank you for joining us. And if you would like to access this recording, it will be available in about a week at stripescan.com/SSDA. With that being said, I would love to turn it over to our first presenter. So if Full Sail University could please join us.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emily Miller, and like Alvaro said, I'm here to speak with you today about Full Sail University. So if you've never heard of us before, we are an entertainment, art, entertainment, and media school, and we're located down in Orlando, Florida. So I'm excited to tell you more about who we are and what we do. I do want to start off by saying that we are a school that's all about creativity. Everything that we do is about following creative dreams. So I'm going to start off with a video about that, and you'll get to see a little bit of our campus, and then I'll tell you about our degree programs and how to get started. So you can see at the end of that video, it said, if you are serious about your dream, we'll take your dream seriously. That's our motto at Full Sail. I already said we're all about creative dreams, but we really do believe in that. So if you are somebody who has a creative dream, a passion that keeps you up at night, it's all you can think about, and you're willing to do whatever you can to make that happen, then Full Sail is willing to do whatever we can to help you achieve that. At Full Sail, we have over 50 bachelor's degrees to choose from, and they each fall into one of the categories that you see on the screen. So maybe you're into creating music, you want to be a producer, or maybe you love communications, you're interested in journalism, or you want to create the newest emerging technology. Those are the type of degree programs that we have here. So any questions, just drop those in the Q&A, and I can give you more information about these programs. But each of our degree programs is a little bit different than you may expect. First of all, traditionally, universities take about 4 years for you to complete your bachelor's degree. At Full Sail, all of our programs are accelerated. So instead of taking 4 years to complete, they take just about 2. We cut it right in half. So if you were an on-campus student in Orlando, it would take you about 2 years to complete, or sorry, about 20 months. And if you were online, it would take about 29 months. But either way, right around that 2-year area. The next thing here is that we have a rolling admissions, so you can apply all throughout the year. But the cool and unique thing about Full Sail is that we actually start a new class of students every single month throughout the year. So if you were ready to start, you wouldn't have to wait until the next semester to begin. You just have to wait until the next month. On the bottom corner, you see portfolio projects and career modules. We have a really big focus on career development. These are competitive industries. We want to do everything we can to get our students prepared to work in them. So we do have students take 7 career modules. These are classes like resume writing, interview skills, networking, and then each student also creates a portfolio during the life of their program. That way they're prepared to apply for a job, prepared to work a job, and also they have a collection of their best work to show off as they are applying. And our graduates have gone on to work in some pretty cool areas through the years. Just a quick little plug, we had a couple of our graduates work on 2 of the spring's biggest blockbuster hits, Raya and the Last Dragon on Disney+, and then also Godzilla vs. Kong. We had over a dozen graduates work on that, including the director, Adam Wingard. We've had graduates work on a lot of big movies, music projects, and also video games through the years. This past year, we had several credited on Oscars, Grammy Awards, and also Game Awards. But it's not all just big awards. People, go to work for companies every day. These are a few examples on the screen that you can see here Obviously, these are bigger companies, but we do have graduates that want to go on to work for indie companies or maybe start their own company as an entrepreneur. That's totally fine. We've had graduates go on and work in a lot of different types of companies all throughout the entertainment industry. On our campus, we have a lot to be involved in, especially now that we're opening back up. A few here on the screen you can see our creative writing club, cosplay club. That's one of my favorite. But one that I want to highlight is our Armada Esports League. It's our competitive esports team. We compete with other universities in the United States and internationally. And right now we play about 10 games, including Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, and Rocket League. And speaking of Rocket League, we're actually having a high school esports competition this month. So from April 23rd to 24th, we're having a live competition. It's 3v3. If you are interested and you like to play Rocket League and you're good at it, I definitely encourage you to sign up. I'll put the link in the chat afterwards, but you could win up to $15,000 full sail scholarship, as well as some MSI technology or Nintendo Switch. So if this sounds like maybe the right fit for you, the first step in the process rather, would be to get in touch with our admissions team. That's pretty, solid in the admissions world. We call them first. At Full Sail, you would set up an admissions interview, and that sounds scary, but it's not. It's just a casual conversation where we figure out if we're a good fit for you and vice versa. Next, I would look at the scholarship guide. It's on our website, and apply for as many as you think you qualify for. 2 right here that you can see, these are full tuition scholarships, full ride, women in technology and emerging tech. These are for current seniors and juniors. So if you're interested in a technology degree and you are a senior or a junior, I encourage you to apply for this because you could receive your full tuition. And lastly, if you have any further questions, definitely go to our website. It's fullsail.edu, but you can also contact me directly. My email's right at the bottom here. It's elmiller@fullsail.com. You can also scan the QR code, and I'll put all of this information in the chat. So thank you everybody for being here today. Alvaro, thank you so much for hosting us, and I hope that you all have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Emily. Next up, we're going to have Kaiser University Flagship Residential. Jordan, I believe you are still muted.
How about now?
Yeah, there we go.
Great. Hello, everyone. Just to give you a quick go ahead again. My name is Jordan. I'm the admissions officer for Kaiser University Flagship campus located in West Palm Beach. My territory traditionally is New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, but if you're from outside of there, you can still feel free to give me a call. First thing we're going to discuss, why Kaiser? Kaiser has a 40-year history of putting our students first and providing hands-on education to our students. We do this through a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio, as well as we were able to give out $76 million in scholarship funds awarded to academic and need-based students over the past 2 years. First thing I want to discuss, I know we probably have a few seniors, possibly a few juniors. I want to just discuss the application process. We are a rolling admission school, so get your application in as soon as possible if you want to hear back as soon as possible. You can submit an application through either the Common App or our website. And then right after you do that, it's on to submitting your transcripts. We are test optional at this point and for 2021, and I do foresee that, sticking around. After that, we do hold your hand if you're the first one going in your family or you're not getting necessarily the help needed. With the whole financial aid process, we can set up meetings with you with our financial aid officers to walk you through the FAFSA, your funding plan, or anything that you're looking for. We have 100+ great programs and combinations of programs. Because we only have 6 minutes, I'm going to only hit the top 5. They're going to be nursing, business, biomedical science, criminal justice, and golf management. While those are just a few, we do have programs like applied engineering, cinematic arts, psychology, as well as interdisciplinary studies where you can combine two programs together, and a full list can be found on our website. Our nursing program is our most rigorous program. We are proud to be Florida's #1 producer of nurses. Students must pass our entrance assessment with a score of 27 or higher for the nursing program, as well as a high school GPA of at least 3.2. Now, if that's not you, that's not the end of the road, you can transfer into the program with a 3.0 GPA after your freshman year. Either way, you can still take part in our free training for the TEAS nursing test. That way, you're prepared for when you ultimately have to take it. We also have our hands-on clinicals with your professors present at that time. Biomedical science is a great program for anyone looking to get into the medical field. We do have 3 concentrations: biomedical tech, pre-med, and pre-veterinary. We do offer hands-on, experiences with all of these programs, one of which is that our veterinary school will be working with the horses in our stables before they end up graduating. So before you go to vet school, you'll have hands-on knowledge. Business admin, I'm going to run through really quickly. We offer 9 concentrations: management, hospitality, human resources, international business, marketing, finance, auto management, and entrepreneurship. Now, one great thing we have within the business administration program is a 4-year MBA program. So, which means you can graduate in 4 years, not with a bachelor's, but with your master's in business administration. That requires a 3.25 high school GPA. And this program alone, because it's an accelerated program, does need a 1250 or higher on the SAT. Golf management is also a very popular program for us, given our location in West Palm Beach, Florida. We do have it's an all-encompassing program. So if you want to do golf instruction, manage course operations, maintain or design golf courses, as well as work for a company like Callaway or Titleist or any of those, it's going to be a great starting point for you. And you don't have to make that decision until after you graduate and have taken your classes. We are proud to offer with Impact Zone Golf, all of our students have the opportunity to get a player certification from Zone Golf upon their graduation. Now, within schools, how is it that we're going to make you successful? Well, we have free sign up. You could see it right here. You could sign up for free peer tutoring, or as well as our professors have fixed office hours, but you could also email them if you need to set something up outside of that time. Professors and program directors are also great resources for when it comes to internships and getting you, into the job or the career that you're looking for. We also have dedicated career service team that helps you with your applications, with your references, all of that good stuff. Living, we do have a brand new Lakeside, which is the center picture. That is new for 2020. So the next class would probably be the second group of students living there. We do have suite style residence halls with 24-hour security. We are located 10 minutes from downtown beaches, shopping and restaurants in West Palm Beach, as well as having I'm going to start running through just because I see I don't have much time yet. We are very proud of our students on and off the field. Our football team went undefeated last year in the regular season, as well as our women's soccer team winning nationals in 2019. They also have a 3.02 average cumulative GPA for our athletes. Set up a visit. Set up a campus visit if you're in the area. RSVP for a virtual open house. We have our next one this Saturday at 11 a.m. and you can go to KU Seahawk Nation to RSVP. If anyone needs to ask me any questions, I know I have to fly through, definitely give me a call, shoot me a text or an email, whatever works for you. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Jordan. Next up, we have Maine Maritime Academy.
Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. I'm glad to be here to tell you a little bit more about Maine Maritime Academy. My name is Elizabeth Allaby. I'm an admissions counselor here. I'm just going to go ahead and get this all set up for you. So just a little bit about Maine Maritime Academy. We are located right on the coast up in Maine. So if you're ready for some colder winters and of course having a very coastal campus, then I highly recommend checking us out. What I'm going to do next is sort of show you our campus through our students' eyes. We've composed a video for you to really give you that nice perspective of what our campus is like, especially being a maritime campus. We are very different than most colleges, although you still get that bachelor's of science, but we do also offer alongside many of our programs a Coast Guard license. So in order to kind of show you through all those different pieces, I'm going to play this now. And one thing I just wanted to mention, a lot of this footage is from the pre-pandemic, so you're not going to see students wearing masks. Our students have been on campus. They've been doing all the same stuff that you're going to see in this video, just of course wearing masks. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. Oh, I do this every time. I share my screen and then I forget to actually share the sound. So we'll try it once more. How about that? Hopefully that gave you a good look into Maine Maritime, and what's really nice is we were able to take you onto our 500-foot training vessel, down into the engine room, up on the bridge where the deck officers stand. And in addition to those maritime focused degrees for marine engineers and marine transportation officers, we do also offer ocean sciences and international business and logistics. So if you are interested in attending Maine Maritime, what we're looking for when you go to apply are 4 years of English, 4 years of math. We are a very STEM heavy school, science, technology, engineering, and math. So we really want to make sure you've got those skills so you are prepared for the rigor of our curriculum. We're also looking for at least 2 of the 3 lab-based sciences. The more that you can get under your belt in high school, just the more prepared you're going to be at the school or at any school. So I really recommend that you challenge yourself in high school as best as you can, which I know is a difficult thing to recommend right now, given the pandemic. There's a lot of challenging things already happening. The other things that I'll point out when you go to apply to us We are a common application school, which makes that process a little bit streamlined for you. So go ahead, fill out that common application, submit your high school transcript. That's where we're going to peer at what courses you've taken, what grades, the rigor of the courses, and you'll submit one letter of recommendation. Keep in mind the dates to the bottom right, and I'll let you know that we are remaining test optional. So for the next year, you don't have to worry about those SAT, ACT scores. The last thing I wanted to mention is if you are at all interested, I highly encourage that you come on up for a visit. We're open for visitors, and we'd love to show you our campus in person. Here's my email. I'll go ahead and put it in the chat for you, but I hope to see you in person someday. Have a good rest of your day and enjoy your college search.
Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Next up, we are going to have a representative from Barry University.
Hello, hi, hold on, I'm not, for some reason, okay, okay. Hi everyone, my name is Marianne LaGrange. Let me just get my screen up and I can share it. I am one of the admissions counselors at Barry University, and fun fact about me, I am also a proud Barry alum. So one of the things I would like to speak first, if for those of you who don't know, Barry is located in Miami, Florida. And what I love about Barry is Barry's commitment to knowledge and truth, how we're an inclusive community, and also Barry's dedication to social justice and collaborative services. And when I mean that we are inclusive, we're not only inclusive, we're also a very diverse university. So we represent over 80 countries and 48 states and 2 territories. So Barry is a small university. We have a little over 3,000 undergraduate students, and we are a 12-to-1 student faculty ratio. So it means smaller classes, more one-on-one opportunity with your professors. And we also offer over 75 programs. Our most popular programs, it's nursing, biology, psychology, and business. And we also offer a seamless program in education, social work, and sports management, which means you complete your 4 years. So it's a seamless to master's. So you receive your bachelor's and you move on to your master's, your bachelor's and move on to your master's, and you finish it in, instead of 2 years, you would finish in 1 year. And that's for the 3 programs. So I'm moving on to our athletics. We are a Division II university, and we do offer for men and women. We have basketball, golf, tennis, and soccer. And also for women, we have rowing, softball, and volleyball. And our newest sport, which is esports, it's open to everyone. Everyone is welcome. It's been 2 years. So for all of you gamers out there, you lucked out. And also, if you're not into the collegiate level, we do have intramural sports. So if you want to play soccer, if you want to play flag football, table tennis, dodgeball, kickball, you can do that as well. And also, we are winners of 22 national championships, just letting you all know. So I would like to move on to our scholarships. Barry does offer scholarships, a various amount of scholarships, but I'd like to focus on 4 of our big ones. So we do offer a merit-based scholarship to every student that's admitted to Barry. And you can be eligible up to $19,000, and it's renewable each year, and it's based on your weighted GPA and your test scores. But if you're a senior for this year, we are test optional for fall 21. Okay, and so we also offer 3 big scholarships. Our biggest one being our full ride scholarship, which is our stamp scholarship. And for that, it covers everything. And you'll also be awarded a stipend of $6,000. One of the requirements, 3.5 GPA. And you'll need to show that your leadership experience, either through sports or through your community service. If you're and that's for unfortunately for our seniors, if there's any seniors, the deadlines have passed for that. But for our juniors, or if they're sophomores, freshmen, now you have an idea of what you can work towards. Honors program, you need a 3.7 GPA, and you do need your test scores for this. So it's a 1310 on your SAT and a 28. And if you're awarded, you are awarded $5,000. And these are stackable scholarships. So you can add this to your merit-based scholarship as well. Okay, and for our STEM scholars, for our STEM students, there is also, you are eligible for a $10,000 scholarship. You do need a 3.0 GPA. So if you're majoring in biology, math, chemistry, computer science, or computer information sciences, I encourage you all to apply for this. Just letting you know, there is no application fee, no essay required. We do not have a deadline. We are rolling admissions and we do accept a common application, but you could always go to our website, berry.edu/apply, and you can also submit your application that way. If you do have any questions, you could always contact us at admissions@berry.edu, and you can follow us at Berry University and at Berry Admissions on Instagram. We are always updating our content, and also we are offering on-campus tours. So if you're in Miami, please come on by. It's an appointment only, and we do follow COVID guidelines. And if you're able to, we do have a drive-in tour this Saturday. I'm sure in the chat, that link will be there. And if not, if you're from another state, you can also do a live virtual tours. So I hope you learned a little bit more about Berry. I wish you all the best of luck and have a great day, and please stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next school is going to be Rollins College.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Alyssa Jovita. I serve as our Associate Director of Admission at Rollins College. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. So Rollins College is a private liberal arts college. We're located in Winter Park, Florida, which is about 15 minutes outside of downtown Orlando, about 45 minutes from Disney World and Universal, and then we're about 40 minutes from some of the local beaches. So we're in a really great location in Florida with access to lots of activities and lots of fun, as well as a lot of really great job and internship opportunities. We're the oldest college in the state of Florida. We were founded in 1885 right here on the shores of Lake Virginia in Winter Park. We have just over 2,000 undergraduate students. We are primarily an undergraduate institution, meaning that we focus on students that are looking to obtain their bachelor's degree. We do have limited graduate programs as well, which I'll touch on in just a second. About half of our students come from Florida, and then the other half come from outside of Florida. So about 40% of our students are from out of state, representing about 39 different states. And then we have an international student population that makes up about 10% of our student body. They come from about 60 different countries, which is amazing. You'll hear lots of languages being spoken all over campus, and it creates for a really interesting dynamic in our discussion-based classes. Of our domestic student population, about 27% of our students are students of color. In terms of academics, Rollins has 60 different academic programs for you to choose from. So lots of different options, majors, minors, pre-professional tracks. Some of our most popular majors at Rollins are business, psychology, communication studies. We have a really wonderful program called the 3-2 Accelerated Management Program. So if you're thinking about business, this might be a good fit for you because you get your bachelor's and your master's in business administration in 5 years instead of 6 years. So you get to graduate early, which is always great. And our Crummer Graduate School of Business is a top 20 program in the country and the top MBA in Florida. So if business is really exciting to you, then you might want to think about applying for that program. Our classes at Rollins are small. The average class size is 17 students. So like I said before, very much discussion-based classes. You get to know your professors really well. And we have amazing faculty at Rollins that are very much committed to being great teachers and to getting to know you as students. So definitely a wonderful academic environment. It's really nurturing, definitely more collaborative as opposed to competitive. alternative, and lots of different academic programs for you to choose from depending on what your interests are. But because we're a liberal arts college, that means you're going to get a well-rounded education. And so only about a third of the classes that you take will be in your specific academic major. The other 2/3 of your classes will actually be outside of your academic major, but that makes sure that you're going to be a really well-rounded graduate as soon as you're finished at Rollins. Student life is very robust at Rollins. We have more than 100 different student organizations for you to choose from, ranging from club and intramural sports. We do have an esports team here at Rollins, fraternity and sorority life. We have religious and cultural organizations, political organizations. Service is a very big component of the Rollins experience as well. We have several athletic teams at Rollins. We are an NCAA Division II school offering athletic scholarships. All of our sports can be found online at rollinsports.com. And we are a residential campus, meaning that almost all of our students do live on campus here at Rollins. It's about 70% right now. And we do have a 3-year live on campus requirement because we really think that it caters to making for a really full residential and academic experience when all of our students are together on our campus in Winter Park. We have very good outcomes at Rollins, so we want to make sure that you have a great experience while you're here for 4 years, but we want to make sure that you're also ready to be launched into the workforce or graduate school or whatever it is that you're interested in. Our class of 2018, within a year of graduation, 97% of them had a job, were placed in graduate school, or were in volunteer service. You can see on the screen just a few different examples of job opportunities and graduate schools that our students have been placed in over the years. And we have a really wonderful Center for Career and Life Planning that will start working with you on some ideas for what you may want to do with your career as early as the first semester of your first year at Rollins. So we definitely have lots of great services to make sure that you are prepared. A lot of our admission information is on our website, but I will say we do a holistic review at Rollins, meaning that we read every part of your application. We are a common application school as well as coalition. Students have an average of a 3.4 average GPA. And while our middle 50% ranges are posted there, we are a test optional school, making sure that we are looking at every piece of your application. 85% of students receive financial aid, and you're also automatically considered for partial academic scholarships at Rollins. So you don't have to apply separately for those. And we tend to be very generous with putting together financial aid offers for students. Would love to have you on campus. We are open for visits. I put the visit link up there on the screen. I'll also drop it in the chat. And I'll also post some of our virtual visit options as well if you aren't able to make it to campus. Thank you guys for being here. It's been lovely chatting about Rollins, and I hope to stay in touch.
Thank you so much. And we're going to go on into our final presenter, which is the U.S. Coastal Guard Academy.
Okay. I hope you can see this. Hi, are you able to see this? Hello?
Hey, GD, we cannot see it.
Oh, you cannot. Okay, let me try the PowerPoint part then and see if that works. Can you see this now?
Still, we cannot.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. I don't know what else to do except for just talk. Okay. And no one can see this? No one can see this. Is that correct?
No, still no.
Okay, one more. I'll try one more place. Can anybody see this? Share.
No.
How about this?
We cannot.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess the show must go on. And let me just get on to apologizing to people and just say it verbally. Am I on?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry my video PowerPoint did not show up, but I'm from the U.S. Coast Guard Academy, and it's located in New London, Connecticut. The website, which is really important for you to look at, would be www.uscga.edu. I'm the admissions partner, and my name is Gigi Lee. My email address for any questions, and again, I apologize for everything. This is GIGILEE1010@gmail.com. And my affiliation is that I'm a parent of a 2016 graduate, and he graduated in 4 years without a debt, with a savings of over $300,000, and he was guaranteed a job after graduation. So as a parent, we are extremely happy about that. The purpose for me to be here is to encourage you to find out more about the Coast Guard Academy. And if you are self-motivated, have a desire to serve, help others, learn, achieve, and lead, I hope you will consider the Coast Guard Academy. We are the smallest of the 5 federal military academies and the most diverse. We are located in New London, Connecticut on a 103-acre campus on the Thames River. And the ratio of student to teacher is 8-to-1. Upon graduation, you will be a commissioned officer of the United States Coast Guard and will be ready to lead a diverse team and manage resources. So please make sure you get my email address. And if you're interested in the Coast Guard as we continue, I would like to send you more information about us. We are, as I said, located in New London, Connecticut, which is just across from Long Island in New York. The Coast Guard is a maritime guardian, and we are part of the Department of Homeland Security, the only military service with law enforcement and regulatory authority. We have approximately 7 different aircrafts that we fly, and we have about at least 10 different ships, boats, cutters, etc., you name it, to take care of safety, security, and stewardship. And as you know, we have a heritage as humanitarian lifesavers. Some Academy facts is that we have over 1,000 cadets enrolled. All 50 states are there, and as well as 20 nations are there as well, represented. We have the most females and minorities of all the military. Our average GPA is 3.75. Our math SAT is from 600 to 680. That's the middle 50%. 80% of our high school grads are varsity athletes, and 66% of our graduates earn engineering, math, or science degrees. In regards to athletics, that of course is extremely important with the Coast Guard. We want you fit and ready to serve. We have 25 intercollegiate sports, popular clubs, and intramural teams. We have full Adidas shoe and apparel contract. And we also have music and performing arts. We have cadet choir, cadet band, theater. And for admissions, the basics is to apply on www.uscga.edu/apply. There is no congressional nomination needed. You do need to pass the physical fitness exam. For requirements, you need to be a US citizen, unmarried, no dependents, no debts. You should be within 17 to 22 years of age, be a high school graduate or GED recipient. And we recommend that you have 3 years lab science, 4 years math and English. We have critical dates and decisions where you can start applying for the class of 2016 on July 15th. 2021. And for those of you who are juniors, you can apply next year in February for the AIM program, which is a week-long summer program. So I suggest you to look at that. And that will help you get a better idea of how the Coast Guard is. Cadets receive real-world on-the-job training and prepare them for challenging and rewarding careers, both in and out of the Coast Guard. So the Coast Guard, after you leave the Coast Guard, many people retired, they become different careers. We've had several astronauts, we've had aviators, educators, doctors, attorneys, scientists, etc. But within the Coast Guard, you have medical and financial stability, job satisfaction. We have the highest retention of any of the military. You have opportunities for travel, graduate school, which is for free, lifelong friends, strong professional networking. And I think I forgot one page, which is we have 9 different majors, and you can, they're mostly in engineering, but you can also major in government, management, cyberspace, and cyber systems. And I think that's, I guess I should also mention that we have free tuition, free room and board, and you get a stipend of $1,200 per month. Well, if any questions, please contact me. And again, my email address is gigile1010@gmail.com. And I certainly apologize for my mishap here, but I thank you for listening to me. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me or also go online at uscga.edu. Thank you again and have a great day.
Thank you, Gigi. At this point, folks, we have wrapped up all of our presentations, and I'd love to invite back all of our panelists for a very quick Q&A session. We're going to go in the same order as we presented. So I invite back Full Sail University and ask, what advice would you give a student going through the college search process?
So my advice would just be to keep an open mind. I say this to students a lot, but we here, all of the presenters, we're from all over the United States, and you might find a school in your backyard that's the perfect school for you, or you might find it on the opposite coast. Just keep an open mind and be sure to look at the schools that have the programs that you really, really want. Not just necessarily the features that you want, but definitely the degree programs that you would like to pursue.
Absolutely. Thank you, Emily. Next up, we have Kaiser University Flagship Residential.
Hey, everyone. So my biggest advice to you is twofold. One, make sure you visit the schools before you lock yourself in, just because, again, you want to know where you're calling home for the next 4 years. But also, don't be afraid to ask questions. Like, we understand that you probably don't have, a ton of knowledge on, all of these different programs and what careers they could get to you. But, definitely ask the questions. There's usually more than one road, and we'd be happy to share that with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jordan. Next up is going to be Maine Maritime Academy.
Thank you. My biggest piece of advice is to enjoy this process, which sounds controversial, but you are sort of at this exciting time point where you get to shop around, explore, figure out what you want to do, what you want to be. So try to enjoy it as much as you can. And one way to make sure that you do, reach out to folks like us. Anybody in admissions anywhere loves to talk about our schools and really help you find the right fit. And don't be shy to talk to us and your guidance counselors.
Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Next up, we have Barry University.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with my video. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, great. Yes, all the other colleges have said the same thing. Yes, it's take this opportunity to, if you're able to do campus tours, because this is really the school that you're going to call home for 4 years. And you want to get a feel of the campuses if you're able to. If not, try doing virtual tours, but really just take your time and look into the colleges. And as Maine Maritime said, enjoy this process as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then we'll switch over to Rollins College.
Yeah, my colleagues here have had some really good advice, so I'm just going to kind of echo a few things. And I think one of the biggest one is there are so many virtual visit opportunities now. I think all of us have been kind of forced to provide that, and not everybody has had that in the past, but use that as kind of a pre-research tool to check out our campuses. Because I think we have some really cool, authentic virtual visit opportunities now. And that can be a helpful tool as you start to plan out actual in-person visits to some of those campuses, because it is true. It is your home for probably 4 years. So you want to be sure that it's the right fit and the right feel.
Thanks so much, Lisa. So we're going to wrap up with the U.S. Coast Guard Academy.
Hi, this is Gigi. And I just want to echo what everyone is saying. Everyone has excellent advice. Again, I also would want to say to go on the school's website and look at all the different facets that there are, and think about what career you would like and what you will be happy in. Also think about job placement. Example, it's the Coast Guard would have 100% job placement, but you just need to think about your future and how you can save money for that future. Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, Gigi. And folks, that actually brings us to the end of our presentation. So I just want to take a second and thank our panelists for their time and for all their knowledge that they were able to share with us throughout this time, and our audience as well for really exploring your options going forward. With those final thoughts, once you close this window, there's going to be a very quick 4-question survey, and we'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide for us. As I mentioned, this will be the last session for this event, so thank you so much for joining us. And in about a week, you can find the same recording at stripescan.com/SSDA. Thank you, everyone, and have a great afternoon or evening from wherever you're joining us.